All right, so today is the day that we get a dirt bike track. We rented a skid steer over there. We're using the side paddock. I'll pop a picture up of what it looked like before. I'll also pop a picture up of what the layout is gonna look like. But first, before we start putting dirt and making jumps and berms and everything, we need to ride around the flat area and see how the track feels. So it's about a week later, we finished up the track. Everything is dialed in with it, except that it was dusty and then it rained. It rained a lot. So it's still pretty soft and we kind of groomed it around with the 3-wheeler. But anyway, let's give you a tour of the track. You can come in any way you want, but what the track's built for is to come around the hay barn, hit that berm right there, come through and hit this massive tabletop. All right, so you can hit this massive tabletop, and if you want, you can go forward and into the tree section like normal, or you can go to where we built on the track and take a left onto the berm. And it's pretty soft, it's pretty wet because it rained a lot. If you guys are wondering how we got all this dirt, we were gonna have somebody bring a lot of dirt in, a few truckloads, and then his truck broke down. So we got all this from here, and then another hole that you'll see later in the video. But yeah, I think it worked out pretty well. So there are sticks, so the dirt is not pristine, but we got to deal with it because I mean it is our first track.
I'm like 5'8" right now. I'm 5'8". This is the lowest point of the hole, and my head's not quite up to the top of it, I don't think.
So if you do decide to keep going on the track, you hit this berm, you come and hit these whoops. There's 4 of them.
So anyway, as you can see over here, the second berm you go on.
Third. It's the third one.
One over there and one right there.
Right here. That's the first berm. That one behind after the tabletop is the second.
Okay.
Third.
Think of like that. That's the start of the track.
Okay, so this one is either the first or last berm, depending on where you come from.
Okay. It's a normal berm. Pretty good. It feels pretty solid. Just don't go too high on the berm, or else you're going straight to the barn.
There's some risk in this track. It's more of like a supercross mixed with motocross mixed with hard enduro. I don't really know where the hard enduro comes from, but
I mean, it's probably in here.
Yeah. So
yeah.
with all the sticks.
Now you have a nice little straightaway up into this berm, and then another little tiny straightaway that's tinier than this one up into this pretty long berm over here.
Over here you have the berm, and then last turn you should have enough speed to go pull up this thing and go straight across. It's your first gap jump.
And my favorite.
So over here, as you can see, back at the tabletop thing, it loops around right here. This is where these 2 tracks meet into the middle, and they come back onto the track.
Then you have the straightaway up into this tabletop right over here.
Yep, which is the second tabletop. It's just smaller than that one, obviously.
That one wasn't as high as the first one, but...
All right, so after you're hitting that mini tabletop, a lot smaller than the first one, you come into this 80-degree berm, or a 180-degree berm, into a mini little straightaway.
To another 180.
Into another 180. We took that fence down that was right there because when testing the track, me and Tyler went over the berm and hit the fence, so we took the fence out. So after this berm, this double, smaller than the first double over there, but it's still double. After the double, you come into
the final berm.
Into the final berm.
Or last. Then you come back to the beginning or the end. Straight away here, or somewhat straight, and then you go into, I think it's like probably one of the nicest berms. And now you're back to where we started at.
Then we have also 2 more sections that you guys will see later. But for right now, let's ride the track.
Yo, I got that perfectly. We're good.
Yo, young visionary, quick to leave your speakers buried. Garden to eating, I'm keeping picking through secret of berries. Grapple the apples, eating the hairy worry. Got too much to carry, very scary to compare me to like half the people near me. Legendary, I think I move fast, so don't blink. Mizzy cold dope, no joke, homie, wink, wink.
I just broke the frame on the 80. Oh my gosh.
Oh, look at the engine.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, look.
I know. I was like,
Yeah.
why is the seat so much further back than than last time?
Probably should not do this on the track. To do this on the track right now. It's like
Not right now. Definitely not
It's
now.
not gonna help.
Unfortunately, the frame snapped. We only have like 30 minutes to an hour of sunlight left. We're gonna have Tyler rip on the track on the 3-wheeler, and then Connor is gonna take over and he's gonna try riding the track on the 3-wheeler for the first time.
I'm gonna teach him how like all of us ride it, with turning and stuff, and all the right ways to do it. So he's gonna go from doing this to like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember that? Remember that? You're like this.
Your balls?
That's not the gas tank. Lean into the turn as far as you can. Like when you're turning to the left, lean left as far as you can.
Why?
It's gonna flip if you don't. Go down.
Wait, how do I
Down! This might be a terrible
Man,
idea.
that thing's giving me a headache, bro.
Are we just ignoring the berms now? What's happening, bro?
It's not as fast as you think it is.
What?
He doesn't like it. There you go. I mean, it's getting faster though. Jefferson B!
He doesn't even need the berms.
Yeah, that thing does not need a berm.
Alright, so if you guys have seen a bunch of videos of ours, then you guys would know the big mound of dirt over here. Well, it turned into an even bigger amount of dirt. But now it is actually a fully functioning 20-foot tabletop. This is like, I would say,
There's the highest points right here.
like right here, 4 feet.
One.
I'm like 5'4", something like
Yeah.
that. 4 feet tall, probably another 4 or 5 feet wide, and then long 20. It's actually 21 of my feet with my Crocs. So right after the jump, we have a berm right here. It brings you all the way around and back that way so you can hit the jump again. What's good, boys?
So over here, this is basically where we can like get almost all the dirt from. If you come around to the back here, there's a big hole of dirt. As you can see, it used to be up to here.
Yeah, it was one of our main digging spots for the building the actual track that you guys saw earlier.
Yeah, actually over here, the ground level used to be like this high.
That's
And-
pretty hot.
And now it's all washed out and stuff. We just had to make a berm over here because we just go through all the time. Over here with the jump wise, we reshaped the little jump that comes back out of after the big rut. I'll call it that, the big rut. So over here, we basically just, reshaped the jump that you've seen us hit in multiple videos. This is our good go-to safe jump onto flat. The section probably isn't gonna be the longest. There's not really much to film because it's just one turn.
Make it easy like 1, 2, 3.